Jurgen, how happy are you tonight with the result and the performance?
Very. Yeah, we're right with both, but can be different. At one point you can win a game and I'm not happy with the performance tonight. I'm really happy with the performance, with a few specific things of the performance. First half was an offensive part of the game. Really strong, really direct, really clear, really together. How the second goal showed, I don't know how many players tried to finish. At the end, Sadio could finish. In second half, then in a situation like our situation, when we of course knew that we have to show a reaction, then you cannot expect highest confidence, biggest confidence. It's more than you have to fight yourself in the game. Just to understand, I'm not sure. That's very important. But today we did both. We fighted and we played. And then second half was another game, a different game, because Tottenham changed a little bit. Already in the first half, they changed a little bit of formation. A little to adapt to this. It's difficult with these three offensive players in the center. But we really deal well with it, and we're really concentrated, improved defensively in this game, and learned from the game, if you want, and that was really good. It was really good, and I think absolutely well deserved. But our atmosphere, fantastic. You could really feel that everybody was waiting for a game like this again, and so for tonight, everything is good.
How important was Mane, especially that first 17 minutes?
Yeah, you need somebody for who scores then at the end. He did fantastic. He could have scored a third one or even. So it's no problem for me to talk about such a wonderful performance from Sadio tonight. But actually, Roberto Firmino, I'm not sure that I saw a lot of better games from a striker without scoring. He had sprints in after 92 minutes. It was 60, 70 yards. It's unbelievable. So it's very important. All the midfielders, everybody. Joel Matip improved in the game. You could see first half struggle a little bit. Very important then really stay in the game. A little more concentration, getting more used to the situation, and it was a really good performance in second half. So I saw a lot of good individual performances tonight, but it's of course important. Otherwise you cannot win against a team like Tottenham. So I think it was deserved, and that's the only thing I'm really interested.
Sorry, Pete, we're going to go around the Sundays. Rob Draper.
Sorry, Pete.
It was obviously a wonderful performance, but of course everyone's asking, well, okay, how come January and then we get this? Greg calls it City. What are your explanations? Why can you do this one against the big sides?
That's where I think that we are a really good organized side. That's one thing. So we have. It's not the only thing. You maybe only the older people in the room can remember when we played really well in other games in the first part of the season. I know everything. I know when we struggle. I know the reasons. It's about rhythm. It's about shape. If it's not about attitude, what I'm sure about, then it's rhythm, shape, and a little bit of luck. So being injured in the wrong moment, that's really difficult to deal with. And we had a few of these things. Of course, we missed Sadio in January. Of course, each team in the world would have missed him. So that's all part of the truth. But it's not that we played 20 games really bad. We've had a few ones, but now we are back in this race, and we have to use this situation. Because even when we didn't perform fantastic in January, and we are still really in a good position in the league. It's not. I don't want to find excuses for the not so good games and things like this. Whatever you want. I know that we have to, and we will come up before the Leicester game. Everybody will ask, what will you do now? And against a counter-attacking team, deep defending, all that stuff. But it's not that we have no idea about it. But of course, you need the boys in best shape. You need to make the right decisions then on the pitch. And it's not always about willing. It's not. You cannot want it with all you have. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit, but then you have to be still in the interesting positions. For this moment, we are there. I mean, we have now 14, 15 days, 2-3 days rest for the boys, then pre-season for the rest of the season. That's how we understand it. we have to use this. I cannot, whatever I could say tonight in a very good mood, obviously, would not help. So we have really to use the time, have to show then again that we are there. But I thought tonight it was really nice to watch, like how the whole LFC reacted. So not only the team, crowd could have been much more critical. Tonight I'm not long enough here to understand how the crowd reacts here, but the reaction tonight, we only were waiting a little bit for us. Come on, show something. And then we showed something, and then it was fantastic.
Yes, and I'll go to John after.
Now you've got that first win for a while. Is it a shame you've got to wait 16 days before the next game?
No.
You have to like that?
Oh, really, it's not a shame. It's not that I love football, but I have no problem with now a few days where we can really train. How I said, first of all, boys, a little bit of rest, and then we start really a pre-season. So that's how we understand it, and want to use the time which we have then, and that's hopefully everybody can see then. That would make sense. So, but I'm not happy. I would not be happier if we could play tomorrow again. So it's all okay like it is.
Okay, last couple, John.
Jurgen, Pochettino said that your aggression, your intensity at the start of the game was just too much for Tottenham. Did you say anything in particular to send the team out like that?
I thought it makes sense that we show it from the first second. Yeah, of course we spoke about this, but it's not first time. Yeah, we were. That's right. We were from the first second really in the game. With the first pass, we were there. But for each pass they played was for us invitation to chase it. That was really good, and of course it was a key. It was the key. I'm not sure, but it was a key for the game. And when you saw, I'm not sure now it's the first or the second goal. Probably the first goal was this wonderful challenge of Gini Wijnaldum. It's a one-on-one situation. Immediately pass the ball immediately. Two things were different in this situation. Not sure that we would have won the challenge in another game, and not sure that somebody would have run in behind. So, not even Sadio. He didn't do it in Halle, for example. So that's how it is. It's really difficult to wait for things in football while you have to play Premier League football. And it's not that we only waited, but we knew about a few problems, how I said. Hopefully we can sort them now for the rest of the season. Will be very important, of course. And so, how I said, we have a little preseason, and we play Leicester, and then we play, I don't know who, but we will play. And try to do, again, our best. And tonight was really under pressure, a really good sign. And nice.
Sam?
The consensus seems to be that the title race is now over. Chelsea can go 12 points clear tomorrow. As one of the managers in the Chase camp, and with all your experience, do you think that's the case?
What would you think about me if I would say now I think we can get them? Come on, honestly, what would you think? Really ambitious or crazy? Yeah, that would you think. I'm sorry for you. So, yeah. Now, maybe you can imagine that I'm not too interested in this in a moment, because the only possibility to win something is to win football games. And we started, if you want, 2017 tonight, and we should not go nuts immediately and talk about all the rest. Let's take it step by step. And Chelsea doesn't look too much like they could struggle over weeks. What they should mean, well, that somebody can get them. But yeah, if they do, then there will be somebody. I'm not sure that we are there, but we will try everything to get as many points as we can get from this season. Then we count and see what it was worth.
Finish with you, Pete.
Just nice to have the smile back as well. You talked about in the programme notes getting Anfield smiling again. Do you sense there's a smile back on the face of the club?
Yeah. How can a club smile when you lose games? Should not. The only thing what's not allowed is to doubt everything then. That's normal in this world, I know. But everything changed in days. Fantastic team, fantastic players, fantastic manager. And then, yeah, that's how it is. It's absolutely okay. I have no problem with criticism. It's only about the long-term thing, and we understand it as a long-term project, yeah. And so I'm happy that everybody was ready for a smile tonight, and we gave them then the reason. That was good.
Little drink to celebrate?
I'm not sure that I should talk about this in public.